I'm sorry about the baby. How's Sam?
I don't think she's accepted it yet.
Really great to see you, but I'm parked in a loading zone.
I think you and I need to have a little chat.
Thank you so much for everything you did last night. You're a really good Samaritan. I got a new mother and a baby in a town car, probably blocking an ambulance. I really got to run.
I'd rethink that if I were you, Mr. Manning.
She must be devastated.
Yeah, she had a dream her son was still alive. Woke up, had to face losing him all over again.
You're John McBain's friend?
Oh, yeah, Taya Delgado. And you're Sam...
Yeah.
Sam Morgan.
You had your baby.
I sure did. And from the look of things, so did you. We've never been properly introduced. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Heather Weber. And you're Todd. Or should I call you Thomas? I do my homework, Mr. Manning.
E for effort, Heather. I've got a new mother waiting. You should never keep a new mother waiting.
Don't dismiss me, Mr. Manning. Or I might be forced to tell that new mother that the baby she's cooing over isn't really hers.
Would you mind keeping your voice down?
What? You don't want people to know that Taya has Sam's baby and the baby that Sam's about to bury is really Taya's?
Look, I did everything I could to save Taya's baby. So did you, okay? It's a dead baby, and that's a tragedy. But the fact that I was holding Sam's baby when Taya showed up at the cabin or whatever it was, that's not my fault.
How about the fact that you didn't choose to enlighten her?
That was your idea. You said it would be better for everyone. You said that woman was probably going to abandon her baby anyway.
Well, you obviously agreed with me.
It's too late now, right? Do you have any idea what would happen if this came out?
I know what would happen to you. Your brother's widow would blame you for his son's death.
You should have seen them together after the birth. She was so happy. What happened? What happened after you left the motel? Where'd you find them?
She must have been a little more out of it than you noticed because she followed a light into the woods and ended up at some type of shed. And she said she was dizzy, didn't want to drop the baby, so she put the baby in a planter box out on the porch. I didn't see him at first. You know, I came in, I saw Sam passed out on the floor. And when she started to regain consciousness, she kept asking me about the baby, told me where she put him. I knew he was gone before I picked him up. He was too still. But she kept insisting that she wanted to hold the baby. I put him in her arms. She uncovered his face, told me he wasn't hers.
I guess she just didn't want to believe it.
She kept saying that someone had taken her baby and left the other little boy.
That's a rationalization, right? If it isn't hers, then her son must be alive.
So how's your baby doing?
He didn't make it.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Can't even imagine. I don't know what to say. Life is unfair. Because it is. This little guy lost his father before he ever got a chance to meet him.
It's a boy. Mine was a boy. And I said, it's weird. I can't really understand what happened because I feel like it's one minute I have him in my arms and the next minute he's gone.
Does Sam still believe her son's alive? Does someone switched him for another baby?
Last night she was pretty insistent. She wanted me to search, and I had to explain that we were in the middle of nowhere, and I found her son exactly where she'd left him. She finally stopped fighting it.
How is he doing?
Oh, he's doing well. Oh, he's, I have a feeling he likes to be the center of attention. He could be a little fussy sometimes,
Like right now? Well, he's a drama king, just like his dad. Oh, it's okay, little guy. And apparently he has his uncle's sense of timing. Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
Oh my God. Maybe I could try.
Man, I keep thinking I should have tried harder to get her to the hospital.
You did.
While she was still in labor. I should have got her in the car. Instead, tried to deliver it there in the motel room.
She should have never been at the motel. She should have been home with me. If she had had the baby in the hospital, he might still be alive.
I didn't kill Taya's child. I did everything I could to save that child.
You think she'd ever believe you?
Why are you doing this? You come here, you're threatening me? It was your idea to switch the babies.
Oh, Mr. Manning, trust me. If I was threatening you, you'd know it. This is just a conversation. I fully intend to keep quiet.
Right. I'll keep quiet about the gangster in the wheelbarrow. I don't care who you kill.
I didn't kill Anthony Zakara. I'm merely protecting the person who did.
You should have.
You really are a fascinating read. It's a very complicated family, the Lords. But you seem to be the most complicated one of all.
Actually, not at all.
A family like that must know the importance of discretion. At the moment, my son has this nosy girlfriend. And I'd rather she didn't find out about my gardening.
Where did you plant Mr. Zakara?
My gardening is our secret. Just like you swapping your ex-wife's dead baby for a living one. Never happened. Do we understand each other?
Where's Taya?
Miss Delgado and her baby are down the hall at the elevators, just outside room 402. She forgot these pamphlets I offered to come
Thanks.
back.
Wait. Mr. Manning. Mr. Manning, I'm not finished. Mr. Manning.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You barely even know me.
No, listen, having had children already, to reject any kind of help, I'd be a fool.
Sam?
Honey, should you get out of bed?
Afraid we kept my daughter waiting. Congratulations, Miss Delgado.
Thank you. Bye, Sam.
You need to get some rest.
Yeah, why? Mom, what else can happen?
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Why did my son die?
We were able to determine the cause of death. Only, there's something that doesn't add up.
Did everything you did for Sam and the baby. But I'll take it from here.
Jason Morgan, you need to come with us.
Is there a problem?
Nope. The new commissioner told us to pick him up. Let's go.
What doesn't add up? What happened to my baby?
All right, enough sightseeing. Let's get you out of here.
Oh, I'm waiting for the nurse.
She nurse gave me the pamphlets.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if this baby has a genetic condition, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it.
Sam, if you recall, given the family history, there was something we were worried about.
Yeah, beta thalassemia, I remember.
Beta thalassemia. I can't even pronounce it. Do you know what it is?
It's all Greek to me. You ready to go?
You know, if Victor had it, then you would have had to have it too, because you are identical twins.
Maybe it's recessive. Maybe it just skipped a generation.
Well, you know, I sure as heck didn't give it to him, so it had to have come from his father's side of the family.
Beta thalassemia is sometimes called Mediterranean anemia. It's more common in people of Greek and Italian ancestry.
Like with the Cassavets.
I don't think it's something you need to worry about. The doctor said it's nothing to worry about.
Okay, so is that why my son died? Because it inherited some sort of a disease from my side of the family?
No. In fact, there was no sign of it.
Yeah, the condition is manageable, but I have to keep on top of it.
And I'm sure you will, Mama Bear.
So if beta thalassemia wasn't a factor, what killed my son?
You want to hear the good news? It's a lot less serious than the condition I might have passed on to him.
Respiratory failure.
He couldn't breathe?
Hemophilia is a potentially life-threatening disease passed on from mother to son. My OBGYN in Lambview said I'm a carrier.
There was an additional complication. one that didn't show up in any of the screens. Your son had hemophilia.
Relax, we dodged a bullet. The worst that can happen to this little guy is a little anemia from the beta thalassemia. That I can manage.
Okay, I don't understand. Is that why my son couldn't breathe? Because of hemophilia?
No, the child died of respiratory failure. But if he had survived, he had a potentially serious blood disorder. Is there a history of hemophilia in the family?
Not that I know of.
Why didn't we catch this sooner?
It's a good question. I went back through all the tests, and there were no markers. And usually the mother is the carrier.
I got lucky for once, Todd.
I'm happy
We
for
won
you.
the genetic lottery.
Terrific. Can we go?
What is the rush?
So then it's still possible
What is?
that there was a mistake.
I know why you're trying to rush us out of here. I know what you've done, Todd. What do you mean? What kind of mistake?
I was right. That wasn't my baby. My son is still alive.
You know what I've done.
Yeah. The car, the plane, the bums rush out of here.
Just trying to get you back to Lambview, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Don't you miss our daughter? Don't you miss your brother with the funny name?
Yes, I do, but why do you want me out of Port Charles so
I just know
badly?
that Lambview's where you belong. That's your home.
Admit it. You... you want me off your hands before something else horrible happens.
Yeah, guilty. Guilty as charged.
Todd, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be holding my son in my arms right now. Ooh, look, Victor. Your uncle does not like it when I praise him.
No, you being nice to me is making me uncomfortable. Let's go.
I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. You know, when you're dealing with infants in utero, it's tricky. You take histories, you check samples, but until the baby arrives and can be tested safely, it's always possible we've missed something.
Okay, so it's possible my child had hemophilia and we just didn't know it?
I'm afraid that's what happened.
But it's not what killed him.
No.
He just stopped breathing.
Oh, look who's here. The woman from the woods. Victor, little guy. This woman is the reason that you're still here.
Thank you so much again for everything you did.
Oh, I had lots of help. Didn't I, Mr. Manning?
We lucked out.
Could so easily have gone the other way.
Oh, it's still good. We're all hanging by a thread, seeing if Mr. Manning can keep his mouth shut.
If I would have delivered here, or at least brought my son in right away, would it have made a difference?
There's really no way that she could know that.
I am a patient. She is my doctor. I deserve an answer.
Of course you do, Sam. But Alexis is right. It's very difficult to second guess. The baby experienced acute respiratory distress. If he had been admitted, we would have put him on a ventilator and done everything we could to save him. But there are no guarantees.
No, but he would have had a chance.
Yes.
I need to be alone.
Of course. If you have any more questions, you have me paged. Okay?
Thank you.
There really is no way that they could know.
Please, don't. Go ahead.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt. I want to see how you were doing.
Lieutenant, this probably isn't the best time.
Actually, Mom, it's okay for you to leave. I mean, I know you have a client, and I would like to talk to John.
As you know, Robin,